Ladies and gents, welcome to the platform. Next to me, I have the Legendary Crisp. What's up?
Hey, how are you?
I'm alright, man. Legendary Crisp, interesting name.
Well, it was inspired by my Instagram handle. Very unoriginal. It's a combination of my surname and a word that was catchy enough. Because my initial handle was taken, which was crispy fresh. So, you know.
So you just had to go with it. But it sounds dope, man. It sounds cool, you know? The first time I heard of you was through a colleague saying, yo, you need to check out this girl out. And, ever since then, you've blossomed into this star that you are. And, you are now doing a lot of mixes on YFM. You are gigging everywhere. First of all, tell us about your journey on YFM. How has it been so far?
It's been very interesting because I started playing Amapiano on YFM just before the boom. So it was when people were still like unsure about where is this genre actually going? Are we going to actually have it here for just a year and then it's gone? But the program's manager at the time, Tumelo Dihaumwana Heng, actually took a chance on me because I was like the spokesperson for Amapiano before it was cool to be that person. So I'd like walk around the office like, you guys need to get an Amapiano DJ, guys. This thing is gonna be hot, so get a DJ who's gonna play this. Every time I was like, guys, we're sleeping on it. And then the one time he called me into his office, so I thought it had nothing to do with like DJing and YTKO. And he's like, okay, so you always talking about the genre, nah? So we're gonna give you a slot. Let's see what you do with it. And initially I used to alternate Mondays with Kutlano. So the crook used to play deep house and then I'd come with my expensive stuff. Because I've always leaned towards more of like the soulful, deep sounding Amapiano more than commercial. Not that I have any issues with it, but just based off my preference for music, I was more pulled to that. And I'm still here, Yeah. So hey man, clearly I'm doing something right.
You are doing something right. And you are also part of a duo, right?
Yeah.
I saw you in Soweto at a gig that I was attending, and you were playing with another girl. Tell me about that duo and, what are you guys up to?
Okay, so the other girl that I play with, her name is Black China. She is from the south, but she's got a strong core fan base in Soweto. So we basically we're on the same side of the fence, but then we kind of like split up because she plays more of like, the deep skitcha sound, whereas I play more of the soulful stuff. So she was just like, you know what, let's just try something. And we're a duo, but we're not like only a duo. So she does her own thing, I do my own thing, and then every now and then we do a couple of sets together. Because I was like telling her, and she agreed as well, that, we've got two strong brands that have the potential to grow so much. So let's not stifle the individual brands, because we're already good together, but also as individuals. And the more we grow our individual brands and we come together, it's going to be more powerful. So, it's just basically having the same goal in music as well, which is like introducing people to music they've never heard. Because right now you go out and you know that you're probably going to hear like the same song at least like 3 times in an evening. So our goal is to give you music that you would not regularly hear. Yeah.
And, it's different because, it's not every day that you see, DJs play like, I don't want to call it deep Amapiano, but you guys are doing it and you're taking a chance. So, like, do you ever get nervous, like, yo, people might not vibe with my set because I'm playing, like, unknown music? Like, what's your vibe like when it comes to that?
So, with me, I can't necessarily speak for her, but I've really gotten used to having people seem quite chill during my set, and then when I'm done, everyone's like, oh, that was such a dope set, and I'm like, well, you could have acted like that while I was playing, but because people aren't familiar with the music, they're actually really listening. So it takes a lot of balls, if I can say that, to play music that people don't know, especially as a female, because what I've noticed is guys who play sets similar to mine, so it won't be the same songs, but on the same vibe where it's unknown artists, get a better reception than I would as a female. I don't know why, but it's just something I've kind of picked up on. But people enjoy it. People enjoy being introduced to new stuff. They're just a bit what's the word? But people are very like cautious when it comes to something new, and they might like it like on the low when they're alone, and then they wait for it to get popular. But they're always keeping tabs on what's new, so that the moment it becomes like popular, they can be like, yeah, but I put you on Legendary Crisp and all of that. I put you on the journalist DJ, you know. No, literally, that's what it is. So you have to be brave enough to say that, you know what, this is my product, this is how I brand it, I believe in what I'm doing. So even though it's a bit difficult, I'm still gonna push.
Wow, man. And Legendary Crisp, the brand, when it comes to music, dropping music, do you have plans like that to release your own music one day?
Yes, I do have plans to drop my own music. The thing though, when you don't have such a huge following, dropping music's always a bit tricky because you don't want to drop good music that's gonna fall flat. So you want to try and like build up the rights, if I can say, like attention around it. So I've got a couple of stuff cooking, just getting my house in order, and eventually it will drop.
Hey man, when you drop, please hit me up. Let's talk about it, nah?
I definitely will do so.
Is there anything else that I might have missed that you just want to say to people out there?
Well, I just would like to say to people, give unknown music a chance. I see a lot of people always complaining that Amapiano is the same and, you know, they hear the same sets all the time, but promoters book what people want, and if you are going to only support what's popular, you can't complain about having the same set play the whole evening. So be open-minded, show love to people who are trying to introduce you to something different, and judge based off the quality of the music and the quality of the skill.
Danko, Legendary Crisp. Danko, thank you so much, man.